Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Factorio. I am, as usual, SeiferKatt, and today we're going to. Wait, did you not see me doing that last time? You mustn't have. Yeah, I was using it last time. I thought we'd give it a go, and it's actually pretty good, mostly for what I need to do. You mean to eat? Ah, well, I hope the food was good. Yeah, I started using it last time because I thought we'd give it a go. The building on the FP. Oh, I could have done that too. Oh! Oh, it sets it automatically. Yes. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty handy. I like that. Also modules. But I mean, you know what? I was about to say modules. I'm not using modules, but you know, one day I will use modules. We're going to need a clarifier as well, and an overflow valve. Modules, indeed. Of course, we'd prefer not to use the clarifier where possible, but we've got the purified water here, so that'll all sort of work out mostly. Okay. Then we just need to get this acid in, which is just the weirdest place. The factory planner is working for Woob. Interesting. So yeah, this was not designed very well. If I was to do it properly, I'd probably do it the other way around. Yeah, I'm not fixing it, Wes. Sorry. You know how long it takes me to fix anything around here? Oh, he knows. He knows. I actually have more respect than Wes in thinking he doesn't know that. He does. He's just being a right person about it. See? I'm just not even arguing with him anymore. Are you bothered? That's how he wins. The word west means first. True. And Wessenese. Ah, those Wessenites. Okay, so once this is all plugged in, we should be getting 10,000. Can't argue with an idea. I think you can. Argue with the idea that you can argue with an idea. Victory. Alright, so we need a couple of locomotives. And then we should be in a really interesting place. Oh, we need more of these. Fine, we'll get more of those. Where's all the copper gone? I don't know. We sneeze? Oh, we sneeze. Yeah, I see. Thank you. Another absolute ripper of a joke from Selburn. Sounds like I'm being sarcastic. I'm not. Your jokes are actually pretty good. I do enjoy them. All coppers are buckers. Ah. ACAB, huh? Hmm. Took me a second to understand what you're doing there. I get it now. Calling the political adjacency alarm out on yourself seems reasonable. Knowledge is power, Francis Bacon. Francis Bacon, a. Okay. Now we could possibly do more. I would like to get some sort of fueling in here, which shouldn't be too difficult. Just grab it from there. Good old Francis Bacon. What a man, did nothing wrong. Remember rightly, Francis Bacon was a pirate. I always forget who was a pirate and who was an explorer, and I'm pretty sure Francis Bacon was a privateer. I like privateer as a word. It's like, you're a pirate. No, 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 privateer. What's the difference? I'm allowed to do piracy to some extent. Like, My country says, yeah, go on, be a pirate. Francis Bacon. So it's a reference. At least I believe it is. As long as you don't annoy your queen, that's all good. Exactly. Everything I learned about the age of piracy, I learned from the game Pirates. And, went well. So far, no one... I've got my letter of marque and I'm happy. We need a remake of Pirates. Like, another remake of Pirates. I know it's been remade twice already. Maybe even thrice. But we need another one. It's been too long. Goofy the Pirate? No, just pirates in general. Sid Meier's Pirates specifically. It is. I've been watching it. I was literally watching it like half an hour ago. I'm enjoying it. It's pretty good. Like, I'm not really a fan of One Piece. Like, I've read some of the manga, like a couple of hundred chapters, and I've watched like 2 episodes of the anime. But yeah, the One Piece live action is really decent. Hey Zoe, you heard a rumor that was only going to get a couple of seasons. Well, it's on Netflix, isn't it? Haha, badum tish. But I mean, that's okay. If it only gets a couple of seasons, then it only gets a couple of seasons. We'll live with that. We take those. I mean, it'll probably get seasons until someone on Netflix decides they don't want to sponsor it anymore, in which case, let's be honest, we all kind of saw that one coming. And saline water, oh, mineralized water we don't have a plan for yet. That's going to be a problem. Maybe we'll just take mineralized water elsewhere. I mean, season 2 means something. What little you understand about One Piece, under thousands of episodes of content. Yeah, but the Netflix show tends to be doing about 5 or 6 episodes in one go. Like, they're cutting out a lot of filler, is my understanding, and each episode is like 50 minutes to like 50 minutes to like an hour and 10. I think the one I'm watching at the moment is. I was just like, I'm just gonna watch an episode of One Piece before the stream, and I looked at that. I was like, holy shit! I do not have time to watch this right now. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna do it this way. We're gonna do a stacker for this. Actually, no, we can't really do a stack. Oh, actually, we can. It has to stack differently. Is One Piece abridged? Is like the Dragon Ball Z abridged type thing? Those are silly. I'm not against it, but they're very silly. Yes, but not silly. Oh, that's disappointing. The silliness is what I liked about it. Okay, good news, we're making sulfuric acid. Maybe we won't do a stacker, maybe we'll just do like a thing where we can hold like a couple of trains. And we'll do that real quick. And also that real quick. Just to try and... Now keep in mind this could be a dangerous place to stand, so we're just going to stand here. Okay. Shame. I like Dragon Ball Z abridged silliness. I know it's just kind of saying like it's very silly, but I kind of enjoyed DBZ abridged silliness. Jita, I sank a battleship and a whale. Oh, so good. Ragnarok had 4 seasons. Okay, but that doesn't mean anything though. Unfortunately, one show doing well doesn't mean every show is going to do well. But you know, I think the fact that One Piece has come off started with a big fan base, and the fan base has not outright hated it, probably means it might last for a little bit. That's my hope anyway. And also, I love the depiction of Luffy. I like Luffy. They've somehow done the shonen protagonist main character who is not an annoying brat, just kind of overly optimistic. And as someone who is overly optimistic themselves, I appreciate that. All right. I'm not optimistic. Okay, good for you. I think I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic this is going to work. That's never optimists. Okay. Okay, so what am I going to do about that mineralized water? For now, I don't have a plan, so what we're going to do is I'm going to put it in a tank. We will come up with a plan shortly. Sometimes we don't get to say goodbye. Sometimes we get distracted by shiny objects. At least I do. How life is. Can I give you those mineralized water? Yeah, sure. Have you got like a way for me to bring it in? I will absolutely do that for you. Not quite sure how to get it to you. One would argue too optimistic on that one. Okay. Sure, why not? I'm not a cat. Like, okay, Wes, here's the fun thing about SeiferKatt. You realize it's just a last name, right? Like, that's all it is, actually. It's just a last name. It's not a description of my being. It's actually just a last name. That's the real secret. Secret of the cat. It's like Secret of Monkey Island. Da 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 da. I'm not a cat boy. I wish. No, it's just my last name. Sorry that I've lied to you all this time, but yeah, cat's just my last name. I hope one day you'll forgive me for deceiving you all. And if you can't, that's okay. I understand that too. Like, I get it. The real secret of the cat is actually the fact that the name SeiferKatt. And you mean I took away someone who didn't exist anymore as first badge? Seriously, I didn't know whose it was, and there was no way of me knowing. But it's alright. And it's nice to know that, we've still come to an understanding on that one. Okay. Yeah, he had a first badge, and when he got blocked, it showed up on the page as user removed. And so I thought, well, if the person's been removed, then I will remove that first, because clearly the account's been deleted. So because the account had been deleted, I, removed it and went on to the next person. I didn't know that it counted, like I didn't notice anyone missing. And even if I did, it would see the account removed, so I did that, yeah. There was no way of me knowing what had happened until after Wes came back and was like, "Hey, where's my first badge?" And I was like, "Where is your first badge?" And then I realized what I had done, and as far as I know, there's no way to go back on that. So I apologized, and there is literally nothing more I can do. Psst. Good evening. My son is having a sad. I can hear him over there. He's sad about something. Yeah, I feel really bad about it. I actually do. But at the same time, there's nothing I can do about it. Um, like I feel really shitty about it, but as I said, there's nothing I can do. And there was no way of me knowing it at the time. Which, if it had said Wes, user currently banned or something, I would have left it. But it didn't say that. Yeah, I get why it would be that way. I just kind of wish that I knew who I was removing when I did that. 'Cause I just thought it was an account that had been like deleted. Okay, sure. And I just accepted that. Um, yeah. It will disable if acid is. Well, actually, no, we don't even want to do it that way. We just want to set a train limit to 2. I mean, you say it was well documented. I didn't know. Spent 3 hours attempting the elite deep dive and never completed the first stage. Rough. Rough. I did. I did think it was, but it doesn't make me feel any better. Yeah, I did and still do feel shitty about it, but as I said, like, what can I do? Legitimate question. First. Indeed. Okay, so that should all be firing up mostly. I think some of those aren't connected properly, so we'll go fix that now. Good news is we're starting to get trains, and what we can start to do is grab the trains and get them to take us to where we want to go. You know what? We can ride this train. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay, well, you know what? I didn't even want that train. The train was a dumb train anyway. Dumb train for dumb people. Okay. Doesn't show all that effort. Well, I mean, look, the thing you have to show for that, I don't know how you feel about Deep Rock Galactic, and I can't really put this on you, but the way I feel when I play Deep Rock Galactic is I realize that every time I'm playing it, especially with friends, is I always have a smile on my face. And I think, yeah, yeah, but who's that actually? That doesn't actually help the situation. I don't know. Anyways, the only thing I can really do is make partner and then hopefully he'll be there. That's all I can do. Hopefully. Yes, we're resolving to hopes. So I'm trying to get partner just for Wes. If it doesn't work, then we'll figure it out. Okay. I mean, yeah, look, I always love a bit of Deep Rock, and I would... Honestly, I'm just glad to be playing it most days, because it's just such a delight. Game is such an absolute delight. How do you feel about Final Fantasy 16? Fun to play. Really? Hmm. I'm glad you're enjoying Final Fantasy 16. I haven't played it, I'll be honest. Final Fantasy 15 was fine, and I'm just not sure whether I want to do Final Fantasy games anymore. True. I was blaming a cat for the birds. Alright, so I don't actually want iron casting, I want steel casting. So now we have do I want to do a thing with the mineralized water? That's probably the next question. Yeah, we definitely... You know what, maybe it's time to start figuring out what we want in our lives to do with steel. Okay, so new subfactory. Steel, iron. Okay. What do we want? We want iron plates. We do. How many of them do we want? I don't know, like a belt a minute. It's not much, but it'll do. And then steel. How much steel do I want? Probably not that much. Let's just go like half a belt. Right. Steel gets made out of that. That gets made out of that. That gets made... Can't even quite work it out until we finish getting our science. Okay, that's alright. Maybe we'll just work on the mineralized water thing then. My train. Oh, my train's not programmed to come back. Alright, that's probably my fault. Uh... Okay, so we're going to change the way names these conventions because they're not actually a strat pick. They are technically a min strat pick. Okay. Because the idea is I would like these to go into the mineralized factories here, and then they get shipped out from there. So these are more stopgap measures than anything else. For now. We will change that, of course. And later on, what we'll probably do is build another one of these out the side here. Really need to get more more military going. What does bronze require, out of curiosity? Does this look like the man who would do that? No, this is a man who's easily whipped. I think that's obvious. Man, come on, man. And then what we might do is we might convert this into like a mineralized thing. Make things a bit tidier. I get enough whipping. There we go. There's always a quote. There's always a quote for the truth. Well, you expected wrong. I can't play into your fantasies. I'm sorry, Wes. It's a strat pick. Right. We actually generate enough heat for a couple more, interestingly enough. Oh, the New Zealand Constitution. You know what? There's a political party at the moment risking the political adjacency alarm here, but there is a political party that is saying that one of the things they're going to do is create a New Zealand Constitution. That's one of the crazy parties, though. So, you know, crazy party's going to be crazy. Always crazy parties in the election. And part of me is glad they exist. The other part of me wishes they would stop existing. But, you know, under the New Zealand Constitution, they're allowed to do what they want to do. The New Zealand Constitution that doesn't exist. Where are you going? Oh, you're dropping off the sulfuric wastewater, are you? Yes. Yes, big ears. Are they called the Crazy Party? I wish. I wish they were. It would make things a lot easier for some people. Some people can't tell they're crazy. But, you know, at a glance, I was like, oh, these guys are crazy. Like, just at a glance, I was like, ah, they're the crazy ones. You can just tell these things sometimes. All right. It would be nice if they were called the Crazy Party. It would just make everything so much easier to tell. Um, yeah, let's try making some dynamite, some shooty bangs as well, also known as grenades. There's a small left-wing party called the Sex Party. 99% sure it started off as a joke, and they have some actual decent policies now. There you go. Every now and then you can get something good out of a sex party, I suppose. You know, you don't expect it, but then you leave satisfied. I'm gonna die. Okay. I'm just gonna respawn. New Zealand will always be a state in the Australian Constitution. That is actually a thing, isn't it, Turtle? I feel like that's actually a thing. I died. You know, that's good, because that way in Terra Invicta, you can combine the countries. No, I must not become the new Maholic. Oh, I've got another pistol. No, let me take my corpse, please. I just want my corpse. Thank you. Barking Spiders Party. Well, I don't like that. Yeah, we got 2 of them killed. Cat. Eat this fish. I'll take this fish and eat it. Okay. We can sort of joke about them holding a referendum when you remove New Zealand from Constitution, having it fail. Shit. My fish. I'm just eating extra fish now because I'm a glutton. Cat dog is less heretical. Is cat dog heresy? We ask the big questions on the stream sometimes. Like, is cat dog heresy? New Zealand being in the Australian Constitution is protected by the New Zealand Constitution. God damn, New Zealand Constitution. Gets you whenever you're not looking at it. Yes. Exactly how it works. Look, I'll be honest, I don't know. Is there anything the New Zealand Constitution can't do? Exist mostly. So the thing that suffers foremost is not existing. One day it'll learn. One day it'll figure itself out. Not today. Okay. And that goes down. Okay. New Zealand Constitution's right is to not exist protected by the New Zealand Constitution. And this new Constitution is kind of wackadoodle crazy. And that's what we love about it here in New Zealand. I have no mouth, I must scream, I have no butt, I must shit. I like how part of this is like talking about a country's constitution ability, and the other part is just making fun of cat dog's grotesque form. You loved cat dog as a kid? Generally, I wasn't a big fan of most of the Nickelodeon shows. Like, I just didn't really enjoy them that much. Some of them were okay, I guess, but most of them I just didn't like. I want to... Like, I liked Our Real Monsters. Our Real Monsters was good. That was kind of the only one that I was a big fan of. We want to do What the Shirt? Oh, no, it's a What the Shirt of Shame. Oh, well. Do What the Shirt. Today's shirt. It's the shirt I was wearing yesterday. I've had a... Look, I didn't leave the house today, okay? I worked from home. No one needed to know. New dad moment? Absolutely not a new dad moment. It's a very lazy moment. I used to care, and now I don't. Rerun. Look, the rerun is funnier because the rerun proves who I am as a person, as I am as a cat. So anyway, we've got the Sanctus Sanctorum view again. So yeah, that's what we got. Dave's caught me. Congratulations, Dave. This is Doctor Strange shirt. Yeah. So, you know, it's got the window of the Sanctus Sanctorum is this view. I always wonder if they like have some other view that sort of lines with it. I've never quite looked at that. See a cat from the calendar? Absolutely, we can do that. I'll show you the cat from yesterday. Yeah, Sanctus Sanctorum, the holiest of holy. Okay, we'll show you a cat. I think that's important. There's a cat. Look at it. Look at this cat. Look at this round boy. That's a sweet cat. Extra fluff. What do you mean? It's a good cat. So the other day I've booked like a whole bunch of Doctor Strange books from the library, and they've all sort of arrived in at once, and I'm very excited to read more Doctor Strange. So it's a cloud. Look at it. It's just a sweet cloud. A nice cat. Not great, just good. That's fine. So the answer is yes? Alright. So while that's happening, I'm just looking at this and trying to figure out how I like to do the next step of this process. I think it's good. Extra fluffy cats make your allergies mad? Ah, I see. You're anti-fluff alliance, are you? That's fair. You're allowed to be anti-fluff alliance. We allow those things here. Well, of course it's a professional photo shoot because it's such a superior cat. It's like, hello, meow, I'm a good cat, meow. Anyway, it's deemed a great cat with 4 votes, 67%. We shall continue. So what we're going to do is have mineralized water. Oh, you know what we could do? Yeah. Oh, maybe? I don't know. Could you repeat the question? Okay, so the plan is we're going to get stuff into here. Hello, Bedless Dane. Welcome. Okay, well, look, the point is mineralized water. This is going to be a place where mineralized water can live. Well, you know, that's the whole point. If it was like a question of is it a great cat, and then you don't give them a choice to answer, then, you know, the whole point is, you know, maybe they don't like the cat because of whatever reasons. I respect that. I respect that someone saying, yeah, I don't like this cat because I can't love it personally. I get it. Okay, we've got the steel done. That's good. Next, we'd like to get iron improved. That's silver and casting, not what we, that's not iron, dude. That's iron. Yeah. Stop the steel. Start the steel, more like it. Ugh. And water drop. And enable disable if it has, say, oh, and a train limit of 1. There's water less than. Let's just go 100,000. 100,000 is a lot. Done that around the right way, right? Yes, we have. Oof. I hate that. Well, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta hate things. I mean, can these... Here's an interesting question. Can these just spin around? Okay, not like that. Understood. Do we have a place where... Okay. We can actually just do a loop like that if we wanted to. No, it's not a big deal. It just looks kind of grotesque. Gonna hate, hate, hate. That's true. Take it off. Take it off. They didn't hate, they wouldn't be haters. Well, that's true. That's true, they wouldn't be haters. What would they be? Interesting. I'm somewhat intrigued that... Are we losing sulfuric acid somewhere? Oh, you know where we are losing it. We're losing it on these. Maybe? We're losing sulfur on the geodes, and that's jamming everything. Okay. We'll have to sort that out in a moment. Okay, that's okay. It's not a big deal. What we'll do is 2 crushes. Here, one here. Genius. Oh, I'm so happy with this design. And then what we do is like this. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, I'm so happy with this design. It's so good. Then we do that. Decon. And on that side. No, no gang gang. Gang gang not allowed. Like I could stop gang gang. Okay, we need to fix this. Can I get a train, please? We'll catch a train back in a moment. Actually, I don't really want to do that, so can I just come over here, please? And then, after we crush these bad boys into crystal dust, then we use the liquefiers. So it doesn't really change much. Bad boys not so good. Bad boys are bad boys, and we don't know what they're gonna do. When they come for you, exactly. We don't know what these bad boys are gonna do when they come for us. Just don't know, and that's honestly what scares me the most. As I believe it should scare you. Oh, we're doing it again, are we? A lot of these bots. When was this one created? Yesterday. Coming in from yesterday now. Interesting. Okay, that's fine. Wait, hang on. Why is that not? Oh. Well, that's not helping anyone now, is it? And we need a couple of these. And then we're going to just basically do this again. Differently. Oh yeah, we need two of those too. Good point, game.
Thanks for your support.
Scared me.
SeiferKatt just resubscribed for 10 months. Rock and Stone.
Rock and Stone SeiferKatt. Now, you know what, Seif? I don't think I meowed for you last time. So I actually owe you 19 meows. It's going well, Seif. It's weird when you call me dad. I know I have a very dad-like quality about me, but hello, fellow father. So, I owe you 19 meows, but I also owe you 2 good meows. So, let's do this properly. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow. Yeah, all is doing well. How about yourself? How are you doing? Doing all right, I hope. Well, I owed you the good meows. You know, they say you come to Steve's chat, you get the good meows. Like they all say that. Ah, come to Steve's chat, they say, get the good meows. Oh, bro, give me the good meows, and you get the good meows. Gotta get them good meows. Why do some get meows, others get some Korean words? It's 50-50. It's completely 50-50. But I might have it going through the Twitch system soon, just because it looks like it's easier to make some changes in stream elements. I would like to kind of focus on system rather than having things going through too. So we might change that in the near future. You come to Steve's chat, you get the good meows. Hell yeah. What we do here, we give you the good meows. I can't promise that. Clearly. Yeah, Fearless Dane, you want to make us wear the mask? Doing well, chilling in DRG. I saw you playing some DRG. I'll put the mask on properly in a moment. I saw you playing the DRG. What are you up to in the DRG?
Thanks for your support.
Thanks, the kibble. Okay. Yeah, you're playing that Factorio, eh? Okay, so that should fix a lot of the problems we're having with sulfuric acid running out. DRG has Oktoberfest. Oh. Shit, good point. Thank you, thank you. I almost messed that up. Thank you, Glacier. Here we go, it's actually added now. What a failure on my part. Everyone is welcome to the pounding party. Oh, I see. I quoted myself. I see. That's weird. Classics. All right. So anyway, let's move on with the world. So that should fix our sulfuric acid problem. If we drop that off, we should be back to normal. Then I'm going to finish off what I was doing with the ores. And then can, I don't know, make something of myself. I'm a little scared where I'm standing right now. Oh no, the train's coming the other way, so that's fine. I've really made that situation, you know, in like every 80s movie, like people are walking down the train tracks and they go across a bridge and then there's a train coming and they can't make it to the other side of the bridge in time and they can't go back. It just feels like that. Like I've made that system for myself. And I'm both happy about that and terrified. Yeah, you keep Saturday Seablock. I love Saturday Seablock. I don't get to watch it live because I think you stream just after I finish, but I check it out. I like Saturday Seablock. Okay, so that's making my ore. Love to see that. Isn't that too many steam engines? You know, it's like my father always said, you can never have too many steam engines. No, it's perfect. 120. 120, 120, it's perfect. Then we need another liquefier. And then, through the power of incestuous relationships, we're going to feed it into itself. There was words I could have not used in that sentence. If I could figure out what they were, I'd let you know. Cannibalistic would have been a better choice of words now that I think about it. Cannibalistic relation. Like you keep forgetting we have a quote system. Yeah, I do. You can tell about the time that I remember the quote system exists, and it's when I just go, oh shit, I just said that. Some people say I do those things because I'm like just trying to get things into the quote system. Nope. I legitimately forget most of the time. It's when I start laughing midway through a sentence and go, well, I'm continuing. It's like I've remembered and I'm not stopping. That's different. I respell that. Alright, well, you take care. Well, I'm glad I could put you to sleep. And I'm gonna fix that by the power of... There we go. Sleep well. I'm glad I could help. Yeah, no, most of it's just me being me, unfortunately. Wish I could say it's just me, like, farming quotes, but if I wanted to farm quotes, I could just add stuff. Lord knows there's enough stuff in, like, my YouTube. I mean, hell, go to my old videos before the quote system existed. You know, go to, like, 10 years before the quote system existed in, like, my old Dark Souls videos. I guarantee there's something effing stupid that I wish I hadn't said in there. Please don't do that. But the rule does stand. You go there and find something that you want to add to the quote database, you timestamp that and send it to me on Discord, and we'll add it. Because I shouldn't be able to get away. It's like that bit in Breaking Bad. He can't keep getting away with this. Oh, absolutely, yeah. You find something in the YouTubes that is quote worthy, We can, you tell me where it is, because I probably won't know where it is, and I'll absolutely edit it. So much power. Exactly. Enjoy it. Look, I mean, if you want to watch my old content and find enjoyment in that, then absolutely, please do. You know, add that extra fun little game in there for you. And if you go, screw that, I'm not doing that. Seems like you're trying to trick me. Absolutely don't do that then. I don't really mind either way. If you want to watch your old content and hate it, then I mean, you can do that as well. I wouldn't recommend that. It doesn't seem healthy. But it's not like I could stop you. And watching, I'm tricking you into watching old videos for metrics. No, not really. I honestly don't care. The old videos, honestly, is for my narcissistic tendencies to watch them and laugh at them, which reminds me of something that happened at work. So I was working and I'm like, I'm bored and I want to listen to something that is entertaining. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to listen to my own stream and see if I'm entertaining. Yeah, this is a thing I legitimately thought. And then I started going on about the Empire and Star Wars building a energy efficient peace moon. And I was just laughing so hard at myself. And then one of my coworkers goes, "What are you laughing at, Seif?" And I went, so there's two options there. What are you laughing at, Seif? And you could do the thing which normal people would do, which is lie and say, "Oh, I'm not listening to myself." Or you could tell the truth. I'll tell you which one I didn't do. I didn't lie. And I friggin' should have, because everyone was making fun of me. And you know what? I'm happy with that. I had fun. Because it was a pretty funny thing. I don't mind. I don't mind people laughing if they're having fun. And they're not laughing at me, they're just like, "That's friggin' weird, dude." And I'm like, yeah, it is weird. I was talking to a friend about like my top videos on YouTube, and my favorite, one of my top favorite videos is like just a random like episode when I was doing Fallout New Vegas. And the only reason it's highly ranked is because of what I call the episode. Because I used to call my episodes something that I said during the episode. And so in this one, I found a new gun and I said, "Oh, yes, this is my new girlfriend." I called the episode My New Girlfriend, which, understandably, how the internet is now, and having gone through the analytics of that one, internet very horny. And so a lot of the searches were how to find a girlfriend, how to get a girlfriend in Fallout New Vegas, which is absolutely hilarious and sad, mostly hilarious. Also a little sad. That's Saf, yeah. So a bunch of people click on my video thinking, "Here's how a video where I can find a girlfriend in Fallout," and then they were disappointed because it was not a video about getting a girlfriend in Fallout. You know, kind of fun. I mean, I couldn't have planned it better, honestly. I'm actually really interested if anyone does go back and watch those old videos and just finds the most horrible thing that I've said. And I'm just going to be like, oh boy. You know, small disclaimer, the me today is not the same person of the me of, 10 years ago. So if I have said something very stupid, absolutely give me a chance to defend myself, please. I may not believe that, or I may have just been trolling. Most likely trolling. You're glad your teenage years were not recorded on the internet? I mean, yeah, true too. I mean, this wasn't even teenage years. Like, I don't have an excuse. I would have been like mid-20s when I was doing that. So, I've got no excuses. Though he was a teenager once. don't know. Accidentally doxed herself. Quick, everyone look up someone who was once a teenager. Um, you know, if we go anything, oh, I don't remember the name of these things. Or what? Dumb joke. I hate it. Seth. Greater than. Oh, greater than or equal to 4,000, I think, is how much that's going to carry. Double check that. Yeah, it makes sense. Each one's about 200. Yeah. I mean, I like the fact that if it's greater than 4,000 but not equal to, it stops at exactly 4,000. You were a teenager once when dinosaurs roamed the earth. Dinosaurs still roam the earth. They're just known as birds now, which I've been informed by multiple people, mostly Soulburn, birds aren't real. A theory. Well, you know. Okay, so let's continue this production chain, shall we? Okay, you are making fun of me now, and I don't like it. So we're going to bin that. That again. Iron, steel. One grape belt. Enough. We're just going to do it this way for now. We're going to assume we make enough manganese. We might not, but let's just assume we do. How do we make the iron? Wait, how do we make the iron? Do we not have another way of making iron yet? We do. Oh, because we're not trying to make iron yet. Okay, no, that's fair, that's fair. No, it's not fair. Oh, because you make the molten out of the... Okay, yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Okay. Okay. Now, we do need to change the fuel type. For some reason, it's saying the fuel should be that. Shouldn't be that. Refresh? Okay, it's saying the wrong stuff, but that's okay. I don't really care that much. Oxygen we can make, manganese. Okay. How are we making the iron ore? We're going to make it through this method. We're going to get positive manganese? Really? I used Hell mode when I started Soulburn. When I started Seablock. I did. I'm trying Factory Planner. I think it's going to be a little bit better to sort things out. Okay, now it's figured out charcoal. That's cool. That requires those. Yeah, I thought I'd give Factory Planner a go because Soulburn was excited about it. And my general rule of thumb these days is just listen to Soulburn because he's smarter than I am. Okay. So that is what we need. Wait, why do we need extra iron bars? We don't need extra iron bars, we need to be making iron bars. Silly. And then we're getting a lot more manganese. I did do that. I did, it's just here at the moment. How do I... Oh, there we go, we can do that. Now, it's going to be making a lot more manganese than I was quite prepared for. 675 more manganese per minute. You know what? Maybe that's okay. Maybe making a lot of manganese is good. We already have that sorted out. We already have that sorted out. Manganese turning to iron, steel using manganese as well. We're actually going to have more manganese than... Oh, wait. I see the problem. There we go. I need matrix. Yeah, whenever I use the matrix, it breaks. I don't know why. I don't know what that means. Linear... It's like 4 words I can't say or understand. Linearly dependent recipes the taxud. I don't know. They have several recipes with the same output. Well, how is that my problem? Oh, so what is it saying? That I need to remove that, that, and that. Remove the last line? Okay. Oh wait, hang on. I'll get it, I'll get it. Control right click. Okay, and I delete the other one. That. Delete the other one like that. Unrestricted. Okay, now I'm confused again. I guess iron ore? Let's just click iron ore and see what happens. No, because then it's using iron ore as a recipe, as an ingredient. Which... Right, okay. That's not iron ore, is it? It's definitely not iron ore. What can I bring in from other places? None of these. Can't bring in any of these things from other places. Use manganese. Oh. Can be outputs. Oh, okay, so doesn't that just put us exactly in the place we were, except it's tidier. Okay. Okay. Well, we're gonna have manganese as an output, which is fine. Okay, let's go. Let's get started. Let's get it started in here, eh? What's going on? Sulfur found several things. Coal. Okay. Okay. Nice. So cook the iron. Why? Is that where the phrase "Iron Chef" came from? One of these days, someone's going to hurt me when saying stupid things like that. I hope it's today. Let's get it well regarded in here. Wow. Okay. You didn't need those. You needed some of those. Okay. So that's sorted. Then we need some strand casting machines. Uh-oh. Why am I scared about strand casting machines? I knew it. I knew they'd need bronze. We haven't got bronze sorted out yet. That's alright. We'll get bronze sorted out later. For now, what we need is tingots, which is another way of saying tin ingots. Ingots. Like timbits for you Canadians. All you Canadians that I know are here. lurking in the shadows. Don't think I don't see you. Your timbits. I know you're here. An interest of you, mythology? I can't even say it properly. Well, look, if it's an interest of yours, that's cool, man. Oh wait, I didn't need copper. I didn't need tin. I needed copper. I knew that. No Canadians here. Oh, good. If the Canadians here, I'd tell them exactly what I thought of them. If there's no Canadians here, then I don't have to tell them anything. What you don't understand is how Vikings managed to get iron from peat moss. I believe they did it making it out of blood, didn't they? You know what? Wes is really focused. Like a lot of every time I see Wes, he's calling someone a fake something. I think Wes is Canadian. He's the fakest of them all. He tries so hard to be something he's not. He's Canadian. It's the only rational explanation I have. Wes, the Canadian dude. You know, because saying the dude is like, ooh, I'm from, like, America, because Americans say dude. No, 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 no. He's Canadian. He's Canadian, eh? He's the West Canadian. Oh, the truth comes out. All of New Zealand was fake because they forget to fake it on a lot of the maps. Yeah, it's true. We actually do that just to keep ourselves safe because we're a very frightened people. We're easily scared of things. So you know, I'm sure a lot of you are lovely, but I'm still scared. You know, I'm easily frightened. You can hear it in my voice. I'm already stuttering. I'm already scared. Please don't hurt me. I'm just a little guy. I keep saying about Lil K. Just a little guy. And he goes, ah. Oh, he's such a little guy. I love Lil K. He's so small. So small. Not why I love him. I love him because he's my son, but you know. We need an induction furnace too. Probably an induction furnace 1 would do just fine. No, we need an induction furnace 2. I'm sorry. What we're going to do is we're just going to go about collecting all this stuff. And then we will, Sorry, we need 27 ore sorting facilities for this. Oh, we can absolutely level that up one, right? We absolutely have to. Because that is ridiculous numbers. And it doesn't take bronze, so even more encouraging. When waiting for mineral nodules. Ah, those Vikings. Always looking for those mineral nodules. We need a lot of these. Okay. New plan. Not even a new plan, actually. Current plan. Just gather a lot of copper ingots. Send nods. I mean, that is the wallpaper I've got on my phone, which is like the Brotherhood of Nod symbol. Because it's a cool symbol. They're the bad guys. Let's never forget that. They are the bad guys, but they've got a cool symbol. What am I supposed to do about that, eh? Tell them they're not the cool guys? They are the cool guys. Okay. We're going to change that to be slightly more efficient. Now we're probably going to need some more of these as well. Sending nudes. Alright guys, remember the rules. No one's allowed to sexually objectify each other except for me. We're gonna need oxygen gas. Okay, I didn't consider oxygen gas. How are we gonna get oxygen gas that way? Yeah. How many gigatons of water this factory is pumped to make all this stuff? It's actually a really valid point. Probably bad, but if I go into the pollutions marker, no pollution, so I guess it's fine. That's the way I'm going to look at it, and hopefully no one finds the obvious flaw in what I've just done there. You're not Canadian. Yeah, you are. He's Canadian. He wishes he was from California, but he's Canadian. It's the only thing that makes logical sense. Canadian. Yeah. Yeah, we need induction furnaces, we need stone bricks, okay. We should get him to pronounce about. We should. He's gonna say a boot. He's gonna be like, a boot! And he won't be able to do anything else. It'll be glorious. It doesn't matter how much he fights it, he's always gonna be Canadian in my eyes. He deflects, he deflects, he deflects, he deflects. He's Canadian. Is he Genji or Sekiro? I've never played Sekiro, so he's Genji. What am I looking? Oh, more iron, okay. I'll start talking about boots. So silly. $15 and all sorting twos is pretty funny. This is going to take up so much space. Yeah, let's just keep going with the easier things. Blast furnace 2s, done. Ore sorting. Now we want, how many of those? 3, 4, 5. One more blast furnaces. Wait, how many blast furnaces do we need? What? Okay, look, you know what? More blast furnaces never hurt anyone. Ain't no one ever been hurt by a blast furnace. Oh, for the manganese, of course. Plant, 1, 2. Oh, no, we only need one chemical plant. Thank you very much. Sorted. People in DIG are clowns, especially the clowns. Why, what happened? What happened, Seffi? What happened? Okay, so now we just need 15 ore sorter 2s. This is a ridiculous number. Oh god, it's the amount of iron we need. We have 3 events going on at the same time. Wait, 3? Do we? For Oktoberfest, we've got... What else we have other than Oktoberfest? Are you implying management doesn't know what they're doing? Hebrew Sephi is season 4. I mean, that's just seasons. That's seasons come, seasons go. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun. We don't have enough to do all this right now. But that's okay. We don't need it. The Oktoberfest gives you double season XP. That is true. Oh, wait. I need another 8 strain casters. Oh, God. You know what? Maybe we don't care about strain casters right now. I played Idle Champions for a while. And then it did a thing where I loaded up and it started right from the beginning again. I was like, alright, well, I guess I don't play this game anymore. And that was that. You need water at any point. Yeah, we need... We need 115, well, like, not much water. Okay. You just need it for the strain casters. Oh, okay, yeah, it's not a problem. Okay, we can find water. We can find water over here, it's not a problem. I've been looking at the expansion quality math yet. Not too much. I know it exists, but really no reason to worry too much about it yet. I'm perfectly fine with it. I know, you know, everyone's got their own opinion to it, and that's totally fine, but I'm not too fussed. So what do we need to bring in? We need to bring in charcoal. We need to bring in my 3 materials. Yeah, Solburn's always on it. But I mean, Solburn lives on the subreddit as well, so some people say that the main important reason you'd actually go to the subreddit is to just see Solburn and just be so excited that Solburn's there. It's just what I've heard. Like, I don't know how true that is, but I know, like, Solburn is the reason most people go to the subreddit. And I think they're about right as well. I think it's good thinking, because, you know, he's a pretty cool dude. The crunching, you need 2.5 million copper for a legendary spider. Wow, that's a lot. I mean, you don't need a legendary spider. An epic spider would just be fine. Heck, even a rare spider, an uncommon spider would be nice. Right? A mythological, a pharmaceutical spider? I know that's not what you meant, but a pharmaceutical spider sounds badass. We're gonna have a minor problem, I just realized. That's fine, we'll figure it out. We put 2 in here? One more. Okay. For Masterworks Spoodertron. The bold strategy to wish for a Masterworks Spoodertron. We might have a problem that we don't make enough. Legendary Spidertron sounds like something they'd put in monetized phone games. Of course. And then we will run out of ore. We haven't even started yet. Hey, the kid is a teen. Eggs over legendary. Yeah. Legendary fish. What all men dream of. Women want me, fear legendary fish fear me. Where are we going with this? I think this is going a bit better. Where is the sulfuric acid kept? Yeah, I think we're going better with this. Who said they're not going to add a fishing minigame? Have they said they're not adding a fishing minigame? Until they tell me they're not, I can't believe that they're not. They might be. We don't know until like tomorrow. Not wait, in a couple of days. Yes, it is technically tomorrow for most of you. Me, I don't see until Saturday morning. Alright, I'm getting a call from my wife, who is just in the other room, which usually means I have to change a nappy or get her something. So we'll find out. Alright, I'll be back in just a moment, everyone. Ah! Ow! Ah! Back in a sec. Don't go anywhere, I went too far. Baby away. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Quick one. Okay, so this is mostly doable. We, in a reasonable manner? No. I have to connect it down like this way. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Brilliant. That's tidy. Now we actually find out if this is actually going to fit things. Something I probably should have checked before doing all. Alright. That's true, you are missing out on more stuff. Okay. So yes, things will fit. It's a bit tight, bit of a squeeze, but it'll work. Okay. Good, good. I'm very excited by this. This is going to be a actual first big build of stuff. And then what I'd like to do is build some chain signals, which we can't build because we have no... Okay, then we walk very carefully, keeping an eye on the mini-map, making sure there's no angry trains coming straight at us. Ooh, it was an angry train coming at us. I didn't even see it. Famous last words from a famous cat. Me, I'm a famous cat. I don't know if that's true. I'm gonna go with it. Okie dokie. So, we're here to grab some iron. 400 iron that we have just sitting here. And the iron ingots, which we're going to turn into bronze. Famous cat, can you have my portograph? Ah, that's a good joke. Good joke. It's portable after all. Oh, that's not a good joke. Alright, so we need some silos. And then we need some chain signals, don't we?
Butt kicking, for goodness!
You're following War Striker? War Striker, thanks. Welcome aboard. Yeah, I think the new modules I think are really neat, but I think a lot of people are going to either just not use them at all or just go, I don't care. And I think that's honestly fine either way. People don't want the modules, they don't have to use the modules. I plan to use them. At least, do I plan to use them? I plan to use them in very small numbers of situations. Power is this going to use? 7 megawatts. Not that bad, actually. Oh, you know what we don't have? Inserters. I should build the better inserters at some point, or research the better inserters at some point. Build? Can't even. We don't even have them. I like how I'm just building a bunch of just crap in my inventory that I really should sort out somewhere, but I haven't got around to that yet. Yeah, things I should sort out at some point. Those 10 bullets. And probably a lot more these too. Yeah. That paper out of the way, please. There we go. Gives us a bit more inventory space. Very good to have. Can we build more strain casters? I don't remember exactly how many we need. We require a total of 12 of them. How many can we build currently? We have currently 9 of them, which is better than I thought we were. There we go, it's all my strain casters sorted out. What do we need the oxygen for? Oh, steel. That does make sense. One day I'm gonna like just fill in all of this. I just don't have the landfill for it right now. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is probably bring in Jive. Bring in the drive. Then we're going to bring in the... And now we're going to bring it in this way. It's Saf. But that's not how we're going to keep it. And then Rube. Okay. And I know we just don't have enough of this just yet, but that's okay. Idea is right now we just want to bring in the resources. Oh, and we need charcoal as well. Chark. As it's better known as. Trains traffic starts to be dangerous. Oh, yes, it does. Um, and say 300. Yeah, Seablock looks fun. I enjoy it, but it is tedious. I won't lie about that. It is very tedious. But if you like tedium, then it's pretty good. Is there a derailment mod where your trains can crash into your factory? I think there is. Renai transportation, maybe? Sounds like something Renai with transportation would have in it. Okay. So now we just got to get power to the line, and then we can actually start doing the building. Woohoo! Very exciting. We start making iron and steel. My goodness. You know what? We're just going to do it like this. Very thin line. Not even that thin. Could have made it thinner. Could have saved dozens of resources. Hundreds even. Oh well. Now. Enable if group. Let's then say, excuse me? That's not where you live. Doing? That's not the right stuff. Ooh. Is less than 1,000. Okay, going back, hopefully. Down to the right one, I hope. And jive. Light. Line in the sand instead of a line in the a line of sand instead of a line in the sand. That's true. Is there an option to dig ground for water in Seablock? Or no, that's in the game. Just I haven't researched it yet. It's not actually too far away. Blast charges. Get there. So you can just make the water. Not really a big deal in Seablock because, quite frankly, just making water, it's just like, yeah, well, you just do it. Like, you can just make water, it's not a big deal. Okay, so that's part of my resource. You know what, for now, I'm just going to drop these off now. Out of curiosity, how much of a belt do these take? Not as much as you think in general. Oh. Hmm. Get water from a bore, but those are quite expensive. Or not expensive, they're not very good, if I remember rightly. So we need 5 of these. Okay. The boar is slower and can't get mud water. That is correct. Okay, so if we do that real quick, can we go preferences and that to yellow belts, please? Okay. If you accidentally remove water blocks, it's not the end of the world. You can rebuild them, but it is just resources and technology I don't have yet. Let's go 3 yet. Only 2. Okay. Yeah, that's fine, it's fine. End of the world. Okay. Mistake. How many bots do we get per day? One of them. Created yes. Interesting. As I said, I am very happy that Twitch just makes me look like a crazy person now when I see the bots. I'll take that. I can take that curse. Will already think I'm a bit crazy. What's one more? Okay. So then what I'd like to do is say 5 of the burner crushes? Excuse me, who do you think you're talking to? Do I look like a plebeian? Do I look like a plebeian? Game's like, kind of? Yep, no, Solomon's also like, kind of. Alright, well, that's upsetting. Don't like it, look like a patrician, so... Yep, okay. I understand. I'm sorry I asked. Ah. You ever ask questions you aren't prepared to have the answer to? I mean, I was prepared for the answer. I knew what the answer was. It doesn't exist because I don't like it. I like it when Wes asks easy questions. You're welcome to go lead the raid to your own place, and you're welcome to go alone. I know you're being passive aggressive, and that's why I'm saying go away if you don't like it. Trying to be angry. He's trying to like appear strong, like an American, but we all know he's Canadian. Like maybe if I flex my muscles, people will think I'm not Canadian. Nope. Canadian. Yeah, he's Canadian. Because he always calls everyone fake, and then I realize the reason he's doing that is because he's actually, what's the word? Projecting? And given the fact of how proud he is to be American, that means he can't be an American, and therefore he's actually Canadian. Only logical explanation. Great part about Seablock white belts is making you appreciate yellow belts more. Indeed. Yeah, no, I don't. When I choose who to raid, I want that to be my own decision. Or if I don't see anyone that I'm used to, then maybe I'll ask, but that's up to me. I'll ask if I want it. Because usually I like to raid people that I like to watch. Unless I don't want to raid people I like to watch, like, and I'll just raid someone else. I generally want to raid someone who's around the same size as me. You can ask if you want to. You can leave your raids behind. Friends don't raid, and if they don't raid, then they ain't no friends of mine. Bro, I respect that. You can raid. You can raid. Do I get more adjustable inserters? Civil technology? Maybe not. Oh wow, I don't get better adjusting until later. Oh god, quite a bit later. Okay. You like to raid Shadow Legends? I mean, have you heard about Raid Shadow Legends? I'm just asking, have you heard about it? I've heard about it. A friend of mine works at that company. Really? Oh wow, you really have heard of Raid Shadow Legends. Right now, they've got a great offer that if you... I don't know. I'm not continuing this joke, I don't care. I mean, good on them. Good on people who enjoy playing it. You'd have never run into someone in the wild who plays it. You hang out with a bunch of gacha gamers. Something, doesn't it? I mean, it doesn't actually tell you anything. It just tells you you've never run into someone who plays it. What if... Put it that way. Not quite how I'd want to do the start, but whatever, it's fine. And if we could do it like this... And then, oh, look at us saving resources. Science needs petroleum. Okay, quick question. Sorry. Quick question. Oil refineries with advanced oil processing recipe. You need the heavy oil, but not taking the light oil and petroleum makes output full. Okay. So tanks, or you can also you're not taking the light oil and petroleum gas. Interesting. Typically what everyone needs a lot of petroleum gas and light oil. Heavy oil is generally the least interesting one. So I would say store it. Just build a bunch of tanks for now and store it because you will need the petroleum and light oil more than heavy oil. You're in an interesting predicament because generally your experience is unusual. That or just turn like the other things into solid fuel. Yep, turn into solid fuel. That's a good option. And that's going to make 3 belts. Oh, hell no. How was that going to make 3 belts? Unless it outputs on 3 belts. Huh. I guess it wants 3 belts in. Okay. Good news is... Oh, wait. Did we ever build enough of these ore sorting facilities? Didn't. Struggling with flying robot frames. This needs electric engine, which needs lubricant, which needs heavy oil. liquefaction is another way to do it. Interesting. Interesting problem you've got there. Again, I'm not saying you're wrong, it's just unusual. Now, what I'd like to do is go 1, 2, we lack a bunch of stuff there, but that's okay. One, two, where are you? 3, 4 at your door. 5, 6. I don't care anymore. Nihilism. Five, 6, the call is coming from inside the house. Oh no. We actually need to do the better power poles here, I think. Then who was phone? Oh, I love who was phone. 7, 8, everyone dates themselves with their references. I don't date myself. Excuse me. I'm married. I don't date myself. Oh, I enjoyed that more than I should. Stupid. It's the dumbest thing I've said in a while, and I say a lot of dumb things. Ah. Oh, that's a new level of stupid that I've reached today. Always nice to know there was another level that I was unaware of previously. Ooh. Once I make this iron, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it. And once we make iron and steel, then a lot of things start to come into place, I guess. Might be the angle that we're going to take. Okay. I don't know if that's perfect, but it will do for now. Then we need to build just a shit ton of ore sorters. How many do we have at the moment? We have 7 out of 15. Well, let's build some more, I suppose. What we're going to do is we're going to turn this one here. And we're going to go up, I suppose. Why up? Why up? Question. Wait, we do this. Button for this. This one. Yes. And one more. Okay. They're all slightly, they're all one-off. Classic. Yeah, oil is tricky when you start off, I agree. I think oil is like one of the places that a lot of players stop playing, right? Something like that. Because oil is like just this hurdle that's just like, I don't know how to handle this. What if we don't have the bronze for that. Hurdles at once, yeah, I suppose. So, I mean, it used to be kind of worse that they started you off with, like, didn't they start you off with oil, all the oils at once before? It was just like, oh, good luck sorting this out. Yeah. Good luck storming the castle. In vanilla, need basic circuits to handle oil, but people just downloaded blueprints. I don't think I ever downloaded blueprints until I was like, I don't really think I don't think I downloaded blueprints until I really just wanted a like 6 to 8 splitter. That might just be me. That might be a Seif experience thing though. Some things I gotta remember that it's just me being weird. You know, if they had, you have some kind of ore before oil. I mean, before it was like you had all the oil, ores right, sorry, all the oils right at the start, which was confusing your players. It doesn't necessarily. I mean, no. Handle bidder ratios. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it might be something like that. Okay. Good. This is good. I'm very much excited with what's happening here. Well, except for the point where we ran out of, we killed a weed boss. Oh, yeah, I know the one you're talking about. The one that has the little plants and keeps healing itself. Yeah, if that guy. That guy sucks. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. You hate it? Yeah, it's a tough one. I'm just creating desire paths now with landfill. I don't have the landfill for it, but I'm doing it anyway. Huh? Sandfill. You're right. It's not landfill, it's sandfill. You are correct. As always. Can we get the rest of the ore sorters done? I'd just like to get that all complete before we start moving on to the next thing. So steel and iron are required. When you first build, when you try Seablock, was a 15-row landfill wash plant. Probably not a bad idea, honestly. Make sure you really get that landfill done. But that's going to make a lot of saline water that I don't really want to create because I'm trying not to waste stuff. Keeps saying it and he keeps wasting stuff. Like he's a liar. Environmental agency has got other requirements. It's a thing, like I can't win against the environmental agency. You just wait a second, they'll start showing up. I guarantee it. Now that we've mentioned them, they'll start showing up. 26 of them. How many do I have currently? The chat decided you'll use grass rather than sand. Yep, see, here's one. Turtle Jackets is here for the surprise inspection. Look, we are doing as well as we can, Inspector. We're reusing this purified water rather than making more purified water. Isn't that great? We're reusing the mineralized water to make minerals. That's pretty good, right? You're pretty happy with that? We're not ditching it. That's pretty good. Yeah. Please don't put me in the cage again. I'll be a good boy this time. Promise. Don't promise. I'm not going to be a good boy. What's in the sailing closet? Shut up, shut up, shut up. Don't look at the sailing closet. Oh, you're from the health department? I don't care about the health department. The health department, yeah, I mean, they're warranted. The health department's absolutely got me on that one, but you know what? I'm not playing a game that has health conditions, so it's fine. But the health department can totally come by when we play Oxygen Not Included. Uh, and absolutely my beans have rats. In fact, it's not even that my beans have rats, my rats have beans. That's kind of the opposite problem now. Okay, I'm getting a call from my wife. She probably wants me to change a nappy or get her something. You don't think you're allowed to tell the health department when they can kind of come? I mean, you can, but only if they've been good. I've got to go. I'll be back in a sec. You have radar besides beans for rat detection. Yeah, in case I need a snack. Okay, I'll be back in a sec. I just got to go see if my wife and child are okay. So sorry about that. No, we don't do words on stream here, just because. Yeah, no, it's not something I do because I don't really have a reason. That's my reason. Why? Because I don't have a reason. Well done. Good work. See if you'll get him next time. 5. 5 or 6? 6, I think, is correct. But yeah, so don't worry. The rats are well fed with the beans, and the rats have also got power, so they can watch their rat TV. It's important that the rats get rat TV for all the rat news. Kind of wish I could think of a good pun now, but I can't think of anything. I want to do all processing. Still way away from that. We can worry about that later. More wooden power poles will probably be good too. But electric poles. Come on, Seif, get it together. There we go. This is good. This is a good start. From an iron empire to be built upon. If I just copy this, like that, and then again, oh, I can't do it again because there's no landfill down there. Foolish, foolish, foolish. That's not that foolish, actually. Okay, and yeah, this is going well. And then, of course, we put our power lines down. Everyone loves power lines. Also, yeah, the other reason I don't really do words on stream is because generally I don't know how long I'm going to be away for. It's usually not too long. I can't really ever say because sometimes it's just, hey, can you turn off the light? And then sometimes it's, hey, you need to change his nappy. And sometimes it's, oh gosh, not only do we need to change his nappy, we've got problems. Lil K is doing well. He's had his good days and he's got his bad days. I think that's normal for every parent to say. But he's doing okay. Doing all right. There are liquids everywhere. Yeah, that's sort of where it goes, and we're just like ah. But you know, if you've had a kid, that's kind of par for the course. My understanding is. Okay, what do we want to do now? Manganese. Let's do manganese. So it's I see. Buying wet wipes by the truckload, pretty much. Yeah. Right, because we make more manganese than we really want, don't we? We make basically double again of the manganese we need. Okay. So I think I would actually be better off to have 2 more blast furnaces. I don't know if I've got. Oh, I've got the stuff. Um, yeah. Does manganese not pair with iron 1-to-1? You know what? That's a good question. I was wondering that myself, and I'm wondering where we've gone wrong with manganese. Could do, right? Oh, second. 24 makes 24. Yeah, what am I doing wrong here? Why would I have extra manganese? Ah, I think the reason is because I'm trying to create a bunch of steel as well. That's why. It's because steel is also part of it. So to get enough iron for the iron and steel means there's a bunch of iron that is not. There's extra manganese made for the steel. Yeah, something to do with steel. So we're going to do... Steel just takes iron ingots. Yeah, but we're going to be using the manganese for it because it's more efficient. Which also gives us a bunch of manganese that we don't really know what we're doing with just yet. But it's useful for other things later. And quite frankly, I'd rather have the other things later. I mean, when we get to aluminium too, having the extra manganese come in would just make so much more aluminium. It was a steel recipe. Yeah, it's a steel recipe. As we're using that. Going to be using that. It's going to be part of the plan. We need splitters. We don't have splitters. Okay. I like how each one's kind of had their own little system. Yeah, because it's putting out a belt and a half of manganese and a belt and a half of... Oh, actually, hang on. It's putting out a belt and a half of each, and we have 3, then it's really just 2 grey belts. Isn't it? Because this is technically... Go... that way, yeah. Okay, so that's putting out half a belt of a full belt of iron and a full belt of manganese, approximately. Now we'd like to make the manganese ingots, which is relatively simple because it's just blast furnace and chalk. We want 6 blast furnaces, oddly enough. One, 2, 3. Uh-oh, getting close to worm territory. Yeah, it's just the way that it was done. Wait, no, we wanted 4, not 6. Okay, and then we need to get the chalk in here, which is relatively easy because we've got the chalk already. You mean no path? Oh, everything else is... No, wait, why no path? You are correct. No path. I'm sorry. I didn't know I was keeping you away from your home. I'm a monster. It's homeless. Sad. I am once again a bad factory dad. While we're here, I think we've got some of these we can drop off. Why are you jammed up? Oh, you're not getting rid of your salt. Wait, hang on. Ah, it was never connected. That's funny. Okay. Now, these are connected the wrong way round. There we go. Coming home now. It's coming home. It's coming home. It's never ending. Okay. Now, we originally left there for a different reason. Why did we leave here? I can tell you. Was it just because it was messed up and I had to go fix it? Maybe. Running a little low on inserters. Park. That's what happened. We went up there to fix it. Saw the chark was sad, or saw get the chark, and then it was missing. It's home, and then we got distracted. Okay, now that it's back home, now we can take the charcoal. And just because we can, let's just do this as well. We have none of these apparently. Just to make sure everything is more or less above board, or the inspector comes back. The inspector doesn't even care about these ones, but still. Home systems operate for hours and then realize, oh, that was never connected. Yeah, that's the Factorio experience. Especially the more into the mods you go, the more likely that is to happen, I suppose. Because the game just increases in like scope exponentially. You know what? Oh, yeah, I suppose. Thankfully, I don't really care about speedruns otherwise. I think Factorio speedruns are some of the best out there. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy watching a speedrun. I don't think I'd ever want to really do one. Like every now and then I toy with the idea, and then I think about what I'd actually have to do, and then I'm done. Then I'm done with the speed run. Thing that kills a speed run for me most is like, you know, that meme of the little girl like going and then thinking about doing a Factorio speed run, and then she's crying and it's actually doing a Factorio speed run. See speedruns contemplating doing a speed run. That is true. There is no random clip to beat the last boss. I mean, that's true. For a spectacle, those are pretty neat, though. If you aren't wanting a spectacle, then yeah, I suppose that's true. Okay, and that's manganese sorted. One more box ticked. Which box? Another question. What box are we ticking there? That one. We've already ticked it apparently. No output or charcoal input. Charcoal input's there. No output. We haven't done the output yet. That's coming next. I suppose you're right. Let's do the output. Doesn't count as being done until you've done the output. You are correct. Having baby doesn't help speedrun games. It's true. Buildings are hiding it. That's okay. Don't worry. No one's been harmed today. Okay. So now we have the manganese coming in. And the iron. So. Each one of these needs to be making its own iron supply from blast furnaces. Right? Right. We'd be better off building 2 more blast furnaces so everything's good. So close. Actually, you know what? No. Kind of. Keep going. Doesn't matter. If you accepted 2 modules, you'd be 2-tiered. Silly. Hope you enjoyed that one yourself. Can we maybe push that back just a little bit? A bit more. What I'd like to do. What I'd like to do is a couple of things actually. That give me more room. Oh, because it's that line. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. We are unfortunately running out of inserters. And power poles. Oh, well, actually, yes. We if these a bit closer. Go it that way, then we can use one power pole more effectively. Okay. That's a good start. Bad news, we have run out of inserters again. That's okay. Things that are not okay. See some friends that are encroaching on our territory, and I think we need to go deal with them. Because they are getting closer and closer to us, and I don't like those worms moving towards us. Okay, you should stop moving towards us now. It's scary when worms start moving towards you though, right? I don't think this is going to be faster than my last run, but it's going to be different, and that's okay. I don't think I'm doing Seablock to be faster. I think I'm just doing Seablock because I enjoy it. I'm always going to be comparing myself to my previous Seablock run. What's going on here? Oh, I see. Too much copper again. Oddly enough, this is not the first time that's jammed completely. Once we iron and steel, what we're going to do, though, once we iron, steel, and copper, we're going to pull a lot of this up. Probably turn the slag into only for making minerals. A lot of this is actually going to be pulled up. This is going to become my mall one day. Excuse me? Didn't need that. Excuse me, waiter, I didn't order this. Did you not, sir? I believe you ordered the worst dish in the house. Why would I order that? I don't know, sir. Wow, this butler's sassy. I don't believe I ordered a sassy butler. No one ever orders a sassy butler. Sassy butler orders you. You prefer your butler's sassy? Well, you're in the right place. You have the sassiest butlers in all the land. Right here. Come to my establishment. Our butlers will sass the pants off you. Note, only sass the pants off you. I'm sorry if you wanted more. A German hot dog once, it was the worst. Classic. It's good. I love the classics, right? Like you like your bar staff, butler's sassy, like your bar staff and your baristas. Zoe, I think you just like sassy people. There's a market for that. Well, there is a market for that. You're right. It's not a market that I'm trying to cater to at all. In any way, shape, or form. Actually, hang on. Doing two. Why don't we just do it like that? Yeah, that'll do the job. Oh, we should have picked up more. Why is science not going copper blocking it? Copper was blocking it, yeah. Copper was making sure we didn't get enough iron. Which, funnily enough, when we're done with this, we'll have a ton of iron. That'll be cool. Okay. And with that, we are... Okay, so that makes my iron ingots. A lot of iron ingots we've got being made here. So now we tick off iron ingots. Then what we need to do is combine the iron ingots with these manganese in an induction furnace, make molten iron. So what I think my plan here is to do is to run this down here and then run out of sand. A good way of, that was my plan. I needed to run out of sand there for anything to work. If I didn't run out of sand, this wouldn't have worked. So I'm glad we ran out of sand. Hopefully someone believes me on that one too. We hadn't run out of sand there. If we had enough sand, it would have been a disaster. Okay. We improve these ore crushers out of curiosity. Good. I think we should. This part always bothered you. To get the ingot, we obviously had to liquefy the iron. Yeah, I suppose we did. There's visible confusion on my face on that one. Yeah. I always like the visible confusion meme. Mine's still not going? Yeah, it's because it's picking up the iron at the moment. I know. It's almost like this base wasn't designed well. It went a little. We'll get there. Don't worry. Feel free to say I'm not worried. You're worried. We need more induction furnaces. We need one more. Interesting. Oh, because one of them had to be an induction furnace too. Right, it did. Stay worried. I'm dad. No, no, no. I'm dad. Wait, are you also dad? How many dads are here anyway? This is just an absolute dad off all day, every day. I'm cool for this. I don't think I'm not. You are in fact not dad. Classic dad move. Okay, so that should start making my molten iron. And it does. Now, of course, what we'll also do... Oh my goodness, I'm a genius. And then what we'll do with the rest of the molten iron is mix them here and do the induction... Oh my god, yes, 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 yes. Oh my god, yes, I'm so excited. Sorry, I got too excited. Then we get my other induction furnace right here. We will separate at one. Accidental genius. It's who I am. I put it in the wrong place. I got too excited. See, saw a bird out the window and started chittering. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the long and short of it. Then we want to make molten steel out of steel and manganese. No, iron and manganese. No. Wait. What? How do we make steel ingots? Oh, we still... Mind, we weren't as smart as I thought I was. Still need to convert this to... Okay, no, never mind. I wasn't as smart as I thought I was. Classic Seif. Genius. Oh no! Fuck, I love that meme. It's so good. It's so accurate right now. Ah, it's such a good meme, that one. I'm a genius. Oh no! I also need more chalk. I need the chalk to come down here. What is that even from? What is the I'm a genius oh no from? Part of me wants to think it's from Gundam because it kind of looks like a Gundam helmet. Have a look. I'm gonna look it up now because I've never thought about it. I'm a genius. Oh no, there we go. What is it from? What it's from, please. Gundam Reconquistia in G. Well, it is Gundam. If I can recognize anything, it's a helmet. I don't even know what that aired in 2014. Okay. Cool. I'm glad that I just saw that and just assumed it was Gundam. So what we'll do is then we have a Chark, not to be confused with Char. That's good information to have later. Can't be a meme lord if you don't know where your memes are from. Yeah, I thought that was a good reference as I was just talking about Gundam. Going... Another one. A bot. Where from? Where did they come from? Where did they go? I'll tell you where they went. They got banned. Entirely complicated where they went. Okay. With that, what's out? The iron side of thing. So, for all intents and purposes, those are fine, but we're not going to tick them off just yet. I'd organize this better. Would probably be like something I could follow step by step, but instead, I am a fool. Okay, so next we need to do is make 3 air filters and chemical plant. Let's do those over here. Okay, chemical plant. Just the one, please. Please, sir, may I have a single chemical plant? Use all iron for steel. Nope, it won't be all iron for steel. It'll be, there's basically, the way it's designed is there should be a full yellow belt of iron and half a yellow belt for steel. If I've done it correctly. What? No. Thing. And then a flare stack because nitrogen is silly. And nitrogen has no friends. And I don't have any friendless chemicals in my base. Take out the air, don't let the color as gas, put it back in. Exactly. Okay, so that's those sorted. Good. And that should be steel sorted eventually. Yeah. So then we have steel ingots. Okay. Which is that one. Okay, so now we only need to get... Now we... have to do some mixing. Boy, you got some mixing to do. Steel plus Meng. We do that. I just like to make sure these are connected the way I want them to. I don't really know which way we're going. I think we're going down. I think we're going to go down and around so we can reconnect into this line. That's the appropriate way to do it. What I might actually do is even put a roundabout here. Might be a good thing to do. Okay, and then we need more induction. Okay. So how many induction furnaces do we need? Only the one, quite frankly. Quite interesting. Maybe what we'll do is we'll put the induction furnace like here. Kind of my plan. Or I, oh no'd myself. Or I memed myself to oblivion. Okay. The manganese comes in there. Good. Okay. Then we make steel. We need to pick up manganese faster. Okay. That maybe. Okay. So then we've got molten iron, that's done, and we have molten steel, that's done. This is good. Then we just need to cast them. Strand casting. And then once we're done with the strand casting, then we're actually done. Now, strand casters are huge, if I remember rightly. Yeah, they're not small. Okay, so it's 4 and 8. What we'll do is... Yeah. We're going to just export the plates themselves. We're not going to export the coils. I know that you'd get more throughput by exporting the coils, but at the same time, it requires more work to like uncoil them every single time. So I'm not going to do that. And also later on in the game, it's easier to productivity things. So that's why I'm thinking of doing it this way. Oh, problem. Water is easily managed. That's stupid. I mean, the idea is once we're done with this, we'll have enough iron to make almost anything we need for a good long period of time. We're still slightly off. We do that. Still one off. Okay, that's fine. Famous words of someone who's about to run out of a resource in an hour. Not really. I mean, I get what you're saying. You're not wrong. But if I could use that much resources in an hour, I'd be incredibly impressed with myself. But right now my factory is absolutely shockingly bad. And I don't think we're going to be afraid of that right now. I don't think we have anything to worry about in that regard. Normally you'd be right, though. Don't worry, I've played enough Factorio to know when you've made a very silly mistake of saying something stupid. Oh, because I do it all the time. Mine is huge, I'll never need another. Yeah, that's a classic line, right? So you design everything so that you will never need to be able to use another. And then 2 hours later, you're like, ah, I'm a genius. Oh no. Okay, so now iron is being consumed. Now it is time to figure out steel. Now, the funny thing about steel is pretty much the same plan. Okay, so iron is now being consumed. Means the manganese is also being created. This is good. The only problem we're going to run into is I don't know what we're going to do with all this manganese. We put it in a big box. Like, we can't put it in a big box forever, can we? How much manganese is this going to make? 1,300 per minute. Yeah, I mean, we can put it in a big box. It's just going to... I think if we do iron again, I don't think we do it like this again. Because the manganese is... Well, actually, hang on. If we do iron again, we just don't make the manganese again. We don't do it quite like this, but we do it a different way that we can still get the manganese, right? That makes logical sense. Patoosh. Brain explosions. Then what we're going to do, I could do it in a way, but I'm not gonna. I'll do it this way.
Butt kicking, for goodness!
Thank you for following Alex Hotz. Really appreciated. Okay, so my plan is genius. I like saying it that way because it almost feels like I believe it. My plan will be sufficient. My plan is put a power pole right on the output line. Oh no. Okay, so that makes my steel. Nice. Then we're going to bring it back here. We're going to output it. Okay, well, it's almost done with this. Pretty good. Are they all going to be like that? Yes. Over half of them are going to offset the other way. Okay. So that is that, and that is that. So now we're going to do... Nope, that wasn't those. Other way around. That was that and that. Then we just need 4 assembly plants to make the full belt of iron. Yep, okay. And then we're done. Then we just get to ship it. Yeah, they say clip and ship it. That is apparently what they say. Issuing clipping it and or shipping it. And then we need to actually go back into the yellow belts because otherwise it's not going to bloody fit. I'm a little bit concerned about the manganese problem. What we're going to do with all that manganese. Honestly, right now the problem is we just not even... Let's bring that back. Should be making enough. Still renee transportation and chuck it in the water. That would be considered waste. Unfortunately, I can't do that. It is tempting, though. I'll give you that. It's extremely tempting. Just inefficient landfilling. I don't know, the environmental agency will not appreciate that, I'm pretty sure. Yep, see? Told you. Environmental officer is here now. They take their job very seriously. Possibly too seriously, but that's okay. Are any boats mods that can catch items that Renee throws in the water? Just catching things that go into the water, yeah. Beep beep. It's so stupid. Hey Mahalik, how you doing? Mahalik beats us? Good. Probably deserve it. Anyway, how you doing, Mahalik and crew? Okay, we now have a full yellow belt of iron, hopefully, and a... Well, let's do a shout out. Shout out to Mahalik. He's a good lad. He's been playing Starfield, but he's also played Factorio a lot. He's a Factorio boy sometimes. Right now he's a Starfield boy, which sometimes that happens to people. They get into Starfield and you never see him again. Okay. The problem we're having right now, I think, is that we need to deal with this whole manganese situation better. Okay. I'm gonna do this. How's Starfield treating you? Enjoying it? Can I build a warehouse? Too expensive for me. Well, too expensive for me unless I pick up a little bit of iron. But where would we find iron, Seif? I don't know. It's a factory that builds iron. It's not hard to find. Okay. Upper priority that side, always. And then we're just going to have to start storing all this manganese over here. And we can put it on a train later. Vaguely what I was afraid of. They're not outputting their manganese fast enough, I don't think. Yep. Well, we gotta... Can we speed up a little bit by doing, say, this? That's good. And then we've got this big old warehouse that we're just going to store all the manganese into until we have a plan. Iron. That feels nice, just passing time in a different way. Yeah, good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Okay, so hopefully... Uh-oh. One of my resources ran out. That's fine. What ran out? Ah, the one that makes the most sense to run out. Yeah. That's alright. Do we have two Kiwis in the same room? Is that allowed? It's absolutely allowed. But we're not actually allowed to talk to each other. So it's not in the Constitution. Ah, we're going to bring up the Kiwi Constitution again. Yeah, let's do this. This is a fun gag that I love. Okay, we're going to put this over here. This is good. Okay, and we've actually got more than two Kiwis in the room. I think we've got like at least three, unless I've made a mistake on someone. At least three. Possibly four. Us Kiwis are a secluded bunch that don't like to announce ourselves typically. And also, Seifer's a bad streamer who forgets where people are from, even when they tell them. Okay. We probably don't need that one. Okay. I don't really have a plan for where this is going yet, but that's okay. It doesn't need. Sometimes you don't need a plan in life. Bloody American, that's alright. Got no problem with Americans. It'd be interesting. Oh, I was not aware. Bans. That would be the dumbest thing. I'm sure someone would be like, I dislike people of this country, and those people are probably what's known as horrible people. How are we going with sand production? Logistics networks? Probably not. Sand. Sand production doing okay right now? It's going. Did I preserve the starter rock? It's right there. Don't you worry, the starter rock is there. I didn't know the first two times I played Seablock I could have preserved the starter rock, but I did this time. I knew I could. I knew that I could, and now so good. So good. I got my starter rock. Chunk, 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 chunk. So the next one we're going to do is copper, and then copper's interesting because we can also make bronze and tin from very much the same materials. We will probably need to make some more base materials, but my hope is what we'll probably do is train in the iron here, so that way it's going to allow us to build a lot more stuff a lot easier. Because iron tends to be the problem with this little very basic mall that I've built. Do this real quick just so I don't forget which side I'm trying to build on. That side. Okay, good. So what I'm going to do now is in the stream. We've made good progress today, though. We've managed to build this. We've finished off my sulfuric acid, which looks like it doesn't even need sulfuric acid right now, which is kind of exciting. Oh, something needs sulfuric acid. Never mind. My bad. But oh. Oh. You don't have a train limit on that. We are going to make better copper. Can we also do tin while we're at it? Because tin's coming next. Also bronze. And that'll allow us to make some new interesting stuff. Not room for more than one train there. But yeah. So tin ore. So we might need to start making mineral catalysts. I don't think I've got a better plan for that. So we need boblium, which will probably just be made like this. And copper will require what? Will copper require? Chrontium. Which we can make that as well. That's not a problem. So we'll have to make another one of these going further out. So dealing with some of these friends that aren't our friends. We'll just basically make the same thing again, renaming a few of these. It'll be pretty simple, actually. And yeah. Acid noodle friends. Yes, that's the ones. It's acid noodle friends. So we'll make copper, we'll make tin, we'll make bronze. Because bronze is getting to be important. And once we have, I mean, how do we make lead actually? Yeah, we need to make lead as well. What needs for blue science? Blue science is the main thing that's going to be a problem for blue science. This is me trying to quit for the night, by the way. Is probably the naphtha. The naphtha is going to require the most work. Fuel oil is not a problem. Femto laser focus. I mean, we need to make silver as well, I suppose. But quite frankly, what I've done now, we'll be able to make silver with boblium. Not really a problem. At least it's a temporary thing. Glass, I mean, we need to make silicon, of course. Make it out of boblium. Focus emitter, aluminium. How do we make aluminium? Come on, give me the stuff. Show me the thing. Don't be difficult. I mean, rubite, which we already made. I mean, a lot of this stuff can just easily be made. We just need to mess around with it a bit, and that's not really a problem. And then we'll destroy them once we can make them like dedicated. That's not a problem. Does blue not need plastic? I don't think it does, honestly. Advanced circuits. Oh, you know what? Transistors are going to need plastic. Yeah, okay, so we're going to need plastic. We're going to... There's a few things that are required. Okay, the blue science is still a while away. Right now, what we're trying to do is make stable green science, plastic and fuel oil. Fuel oil I already have. Fuel oil's here. The naphtha that's going to be the problem. But I've already kind of got things started for that because I've got the idea that sulfuric wastewater can be brought in by trains. And that will allow me to make my... Actually, no, hang on. There's a better way to make plastic, isn't there? Propane gas, you can make it... Methane gas? No, there's a thing you can use, make it out of carbon dioxide, isn't there? Carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide. There's a really annoying way you can do it, unless that's been removed. Maybe it was with the... There was something you could do to make plastic. This is me trying to quit. It's not doing very well. Oh, it's not naphtha. Right, you can make it out of cellulose fiber, make methanol gas. Then... make propene, and with the propene you can make plastic. Okay, so we could just make a big cellulose farm and do it that way. Yeah. There's a lot of ways you can do it. Or I could just go through the sulfuric wastewater. I hate that it's spelled the American way. Go through the sulfuric wastewater, go into blue algae, make the blue cellulose, make the multi-phase oil, you know, go that way. I mean, that's a painful way to do it. We don't need to do that anytime soon. Oh wait, we still need naphtha though. We still need naphtha. So we still need to do a little bit of that. Okay, that's not a problem. We have to do both. That's for another day. Right now we're just trying to get the basic resources done. Then we can start making new stuff. That's not a problem. And at some point we also need to, probably next we need to, how do we get plasma turrets? Plasma turrets require blue science. Of course they do. But we need to make weapon science at some point. Really need to quit. I need to go to sleep. Brass. Okay, we're quitting. We're quitting. I haven't done anything. I don't need to save. I've done nothing. All right. Thank you very much for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. If you're new here, please do consider following. Otherwise, do what you want. I don't care. Fuck it. I don't don't know why that's how I always end the stream, but I do. Thanks for coming, Turtle. Thanks for being here, Computer Addict. You know, adios, as they say. If you'd like to watch more of this, watch more of my content, ooh, you can go to youtube.com/SeiferKatt. I post a bunch of VODs there. There's like a full Seablock run there. Thank you, Zoe. There's just a bunch of Factorio there. You can also go to Discord. I am there. Want to join? You can. If you don't, I'm holding it against you. I will next be streaming on Saturday, where I'll be streaming more Seablock, and on Monday I'll be streaming, hopefully, going back to my stream where I try to reach the very edge of the world. It's taken a while. It's soul destroying, which is why I do it. Anyway, with that, I am done for the day. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for coming, Steph. Bye, everyone.